Hello everyone, it is me, your Ukrainian teacher Oля here. As usually, you are very welcome to my channel. In my today's video, we are going to talk about diminutives in Ukrainian, or as we call them, зменшувально-пестливі слова. Okay? Зменшувально-пестливі слова в українській мові is the topic that we are going to talk about today. Okay, so I flipped through, I've read some of your comments, and amongst them I found, I think, 3 or 4 that were requesting this kind of video on diminutives, and I am happy therefore to be of service. Okay, and if you are someone who requested this video, I am expecting a thumbs up from you, okay? Okay, at least, and a comment on this video, and maybe a share. Okay, let us spread Ukrainian word. That would be really nice of you. So, first of all, let us figure out what is a diminutive. So, a diminutive is a word or a name that indicates something that is either small in size, okay, tiny, little, or in meaning, not very important, not of great importance, I would say, or is used to show affection, right? We are expressing our subjective feeling about something or somebody being nice, sweet, cute, little, tiny, etc., etc. Okay, that's in order to express that in Ukrainian and in other languages, we have diminutives. What a sweet thing to have in a language. So one thing about Ukrainian language, one thing that I have found, that I find interesting is that we have not only diminutive nouns such as ключик, for instance, a little key, ручка, a little hand, личко, a little face, or cute face. Adjectives, маленький, маленький, teeny tiny, дрібненький, also teeny tiny. Okay, but also we have diminutives for some pronouns. Okay, not for every, but for some pronouns whenever it makes sense, right? Adverbs such as швиденько, багатенько, verbs, even verbs, їстоньки, спатоньки, mostly the kind of verbs that we are using when we speak to little kids, right? To eat, to sleep, etc. And amongst some numerals also, such as двійко, трійко, diminutives exist. So in my today's video, the majority, as you can guess, probably is the nouns and the adjectives and some adverbs. So, and that is going to be our main focus, but just, you know, to give you the idea of how things work in Ukrainian language is this scheme. So in Ukrainian, the way to transform a normal word into a diminutive is to add diminutive suffixes, okay, or зменшувально-пестливі суфікси. So these are mostly the ones that serve this purpose: eng, asing, ising, using. So for instance, гарний means pretty or beautiful. When we want to be more affectionate with that, we can say гарненький, гарненький, okay? Or великий, big, величенький, quite big. Okay, смачний, delicious, смачненький. Quiet, тихий, тихенький. But then also we can say багатенько, a lot or many. Okay, багатенько, багато, normal word, багатенько, diminutive. Помаленько, again, means step by step, little by little. Помаленько, we could say помало, but we can say помаленько using the diminutive suffix. And also we can use this one for nouns as well. For instance, вишня, a cherry, becomes вишенька. Okay, a little cherry berry. Async has a bit of stronger meaning than eng, okay? So normally if you can use eng, you can use async for a stronger meaning. For instance, you can either say malenький or you can say malesенький. Okay, little, teeny tiny. Рівний means straight. You can say рівненький, but you can also say рівнесенький, and that will sort of, have a stronger meaning. Тоненький, тонесенький. Швиденько, quickly as an adverb. Швидесенько. And next two are sort of different versions of async, isync and using. So can be async, can be isync, can be using. Свіжий, fresh, свіжісінький. Білий, white, білісінький. We can say біленький, we can say білісінький. Звичайнісінький, звичайний means normal, звичайнісінький. Справжній, real, справжнісінький. And using, тонюсінький, малюсінький. It would have made my life as a teacher so much easier when there were, a strict rule. So with these words you can use only that, and with other ones you can use only this. Or if I had some kind of table with rules that I could, explain to you. But unfortunately, things don't always work this way in a language. Okay, language is not like mathematics. We need to be more flexible with that. So in this video I'm suggesting that we are using maybe a bit of a contemplating approach to things. We are going to take a look to observe as many instances as we can and try to figure out how it works. But then again, I cannot promise to give you the very clear and strict rules that you can always follow. So by the end of this video, I hope that you get more familiar with how diminutives work, and also that you are able to identify, a diminutive if you come across one. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. First come adjectives. So for instance, малий means small, and we can say маленький or малесенький. Again, малесенький has a bit of a smaller, has a bit of a stronger meaning, stronger diminutive meaning than маленький. Малий can also be манюній or манюсінький. Манюсінький. Okay, so again, you can say маленький, you can say малесенький, you can say манюсінький, and that is Ukrainian language for you. Білий, you can say біленький, white, or білесенький, or білісінький. Also works. Both forms work. Гарний means pretty or beautiful. Гарненький or гарнесенький. Червоний, червоненький, червонесенький. Зелений, зелененький, зеленесенький. Чистий, чистенький. And also here we can either say чистесенький or чистісінький, and we are going to be correct in both ways. So you don't get too confused. Like, I would advise going with async most of the time, because most of the time it works, okay? But then also, to make sure that you are not confused, I'm just showing you that async exists as well. And now let's take a look at some adverbs. So швидко means quickly or fast. We can say швиденько or швидесенько with a stronger diminutive meaning. Темно means dark, so we can say темненько or темнесенько. Тепло means warm. We can say тепленько or теплесенько. Точно, precisely. I want to think we can say точненько, but that's not very common. But точнісінько we can use. You can meet this word quite often. Тонко means thinly. Тоненько or тонесенько. And quiet means quietly, can be тихенько or тихесенько. Okay? So I advise you, rather, if you're a beginner in this topic, if you don't feel very confident, just go for async or just enc. And now the most interesting part, the nouns. And here we have very many suffixes, but though the ones that we were talking before, like eng, essing, ising, using, they are rather specifically diminutive suffixes. These other ones serve multiple purposes, and being diminutive suffix is just one of them. So yeah, like I said, I wish I could give you more precise instructions, but I'm working with what I have. So yeah, first one is very common, not only for diminutives, but for diminutives as well, suffix k, okay? For instance, fish, ryba, but little fishy, cute fishy, rybka. Ruka, hand, but little hand, ruczka. Here, pay attention. Ka in the root becomes ch in the root because the alteration, ka ch, root alteration in Ukrainian. And then goes the suffix k, so we have ruczka. Tato, father, tatko. Animal, тварина, тваринка. Dog, собака, собачка, doggy, little doggy. Груша, pear, грушка. Kupa, pile, kubka. Noha, leg. And with this one we are having fun because we have two alterations here. So o e in the root, okay? O becomes e, and then h becomes sh, and then we and only then we attach the suffix. Also, suffix ka is very popular with Ukrainian names when we want to sound more affectionate. For instance, Svitlana in an affectionate manner becomes Svitlanka. Oksana, Oksanka. Serhii, Serhijko. Sasha can become Sashko in a diminutive form. Next suffix, eczk, jeczk. Kishka, female cat, becomes Kisheczka. As a little cat, kitty cat, Kisheczka. A bird, ptaszka. Little bird, birdie, ptaszeczka. Namисто, necklace, namisteczko. Вікно, window, віконечко. Книжка, book, книжечка. Сонце, sun, сонечко. Донька, daughter, донечка. Копійка, coin, копієчка. Серце, heart, сердечко, сердечко. Okay? Next, ячк. Suffix ячк, and here with these words with these nouns you can sort of see the pattern happening. Плаття, завдання, питання, насіння, so they all end in sort of a consonant followed by ya. So that's our clue. Again, unfortunately, I cannot say that every time you see a noun that ends in consonant plus ya, it will take suffix yachk. Cannot say that. But we can use it as a sort of, orientation. So плаття means dress, платтячко. Завдання means task or assignment, завданнячко. Питання, question, питаннячко. A little question, I have a little question for you. Маю питаннячко до тебе. Насіння, насіннячко. So seeds, насіннячко. I think there should be a context in a language where you can address seeds in a diminutive way. Next one, оньк, дівчина, girl, дівчинонька, дружина, дружинонька, wife, wifey, дитина, kid, дитинонька, зірка, star, зіронька. Okay, next one, енк, пісня, пісенька, song, місяць, meaning mood, місяченько. Okay, next one, очк, works kind of similarly like oink. Okay, not all the time, but most of the time you can use them interchangeably. Okay, so зірка, зірочка, or you can say зіронька. Ластівка, it's a type of bird which I've forgotten the name. I'll write it somewhere here. Ластівочка or ластівонька. Листівка, листівочка. I wouldn't say листівонька. lampa, lampoczka, also wouldn't say lamponька, mama, mamochka, and also Natalka, the name, Ukrainian name, becomes Natalochka. Next one, N, is very commonly used with baby names for animals. For instance, ptach, bird, but baby bird, ptaszenia. Kishka, cat, but kitten, baby cat, koszenia. Kaczka, duck, kaczenia. Krit, mole, krotenia, baby mole. So next one is atk, and if we step back a little bit and look at the last one, N, so we can combine those two suffixes for a stronger meaning. Again, with baby animals. For instance, ведмежа, so already baby bear, but ведмежатко, so a cutesy baby bear. Kurcza, chicken, so little chick. Kurczatko, so teeny tiny chick. Ptaszenia, so already baby bird, but even cuter, even smaller, ptaszeniatko. Koszenia, kitten, but even cuter, even smaller, koszeniatko. Next one, ik. We would use that for masculine nouns, okay? For instance, for many masculine nouns, not for all masculine nouns. So for instance, dождь, rain, дождик. Brat, brother, bratik, bro. Slon, elephant, slonik. Płaszcz, coat, płaszczyk. Halat, robe, halatik. Dog, pes, pesik. Pencil, paintbrush, penzlik. Kit, cat, kotik. And also Petro as a name can become Patrick. Chik, another very common diminutive suffix for Ukrainian nouns. For instance, limon, limonchik. Balkon, balkonchik, so balcony, little balcony, balkonchik. Mizинець, small finger, mizинчик. Next one, очок. Очок is for masculine nouns that already have suffix ok. Okay, so klubok, a ball of yarn, klubok, klubochok, szmatok already has suffix ok, a piece of something, szmatoczok, a little piece, a tiny piece, a little piece. Next one, also echok, yechok for masculine nouns. For instance, пиріжок, pie, пиріжечок, край, краєчок, верх means top of something, вершечок, ок. Another very common for masculine nouns suffix, сніг, сніжок, snow, singer, співак, співачок, a little singer, зошит, notebook, зошиток, notepad, notebook, килим, carpet, килимок, mat or little carpet, килимок. Okay, and next one, ичк, ичок. So ичк is for feminine, ичок for masculine. For instance, травиця, grass, already diminutive, травичка, розумниця, clever girl, розумничка, сірник, a match, сірничок, годинник, a watch, годинничок. Next one, ець, also for masculine nouns, камінь, stone, a little stone, камінець, комір, a color, комірець. Next one, ц, common for neuter nouns such as, for instance, word, слово, but little word, слівце, село, village, but little village, сільце, дерево, tree, but little tree, деревце. Okay? Next one, усь, юсь is also very common for names, but not only. For instance, Галя, Галюся, Оля, my name, Олюся, Наталя, Натуся, Катря, Катруся, Марія, Маруся, Настя, Настуся, Дана, Danusia, etc., etc., etc. Very, very common. And another one, also very similar, Unyun, and also is very common with names. But again, not only. So Галя, Галюня, Baba, grandmother. That doesn't sound nice at all. Like you should use something affectionate when it comes to grandmother. So babunya now sounds much better. But you can also say babuся using usius for grandma. Babunya, babuся. Again, Katrя, Катруня, but can be Катруся as well. Малий, манюній. Yeah, that one we mentioned when we were talking about adjectives. And now it is time to practice our knowledge. So I'm going to give you the list of the nouns. And in order to make it easier for you, I will already tell you which suffix you have to attach, right? So your task is only to remove the ending or like squeeze the suffix in between the root and the ending. Okay, so I'm giving you a little bit of time, so I think you should like pause the video now, and then when you are ready, press play again, and I am going to give you the correct answers. Are you ready? So the answers are hand, рука, ручка, father, тато, татко, name, Marina, Marinka, masculine name, Stepan, Stepanko, face, лице, личко, room, кімната, кімнатка, pig, свиня, свинка, cow, корова becomes корівка. Here we had an alteration in the root of O and E. Корова became корівка. Okay. Квартира, a flat apartment. Квартирка. Голова, head, голівка. Okay. Moving on to the next suffix. It is ok, and you need to attach it to the following nouns. Луг, верх, сніг, горох, and пиріг. Some of them I've mentioned in my video already as I was explaining the topic, so if you were watching carefully or taking notes, then you might know the answers already. Are you ready to see them? I'm showing you the answers. So луг became лужок. Again, pay attention. He changes to zh in the root because alterations are happening in Ukrainian language. Then верх becomes вершок, meaning top. Сніг, snow, сніжок. Again, же. Горох, peas. Горошок. Attention, х became ш because alteration. And пиріг, pie, became пиріжок. Пиріжок. Next is suffix ik. Ik. And the words are куб, a cube, кінь, horse, брат, brother, плащ, a cloak or a coat, кіт, cat, пес, dog, steel, table, and bracelet, bracelet. Take your time. And now I'm showing you the answers. So куб, кубик, кінь, alteration, коник, брат, братик, плащ, плащик, кіт, котик, alteration, пес, песик, стіл, alteration, столик, bracelet became braceletик. Next one, ічк or ічок. Again, ічк, ічок is used only with nouns that already have, right, before we attach ічк, suffix ik or its. For instance, полиця, shelf, молодиця, young woman, рукавиця, mitten, сестриця, a way to say sister, because normally we say сестра, but сестриця also exists. Палиця, a stick. Молодик, a young man. Сирник, cheesecake. Вареник, вареник is вареник, the kind of dumpling prepared in traditionally Ukrainian dumpling. Вареник. Okay, take your time so I can show you the answers and we can compare. Полиця, поличка. Молодиця, молодичка. Рукавиця, рукавичка. Сестриця, сестричка. Палиця, паличка. Again, ichk, like I said, I mentioned that in my video before, we use for feminine, but ичок for masculine. For instance, молодик, молодичок. Сирник, сирничок. And вареник, вареничок. Moving on to the next one. Ечк, ечок. Єчк, єчок. And similarly, ечок and єчок we will only use with masculines, and ечк, єчк with feminine and neuter nouns. So for instance, майка, tank top. Чайка, seagull. Річка, river. Ручка, hand. Selena, you should go. You should leave my presentation alone. Ліжко, bed. Місто, city or town. Свічка, candle. Книжка, book. Гайка, something. I'll find the translation. And верх means top, and мішок means a kind of bag or sack, rather, I would say. Okay, so take your time with the answers and let us compare what you have with what I have. So майка became маєчка, чайка, чаєчка, річка, річечка, ручка, ручечка, ліжко, ліжечко, місто, містечко, свічка, свічечка, книжка, книжечка, гайка, гаєчка, верх, вершечок, мішок, мішечок. Next, ячк, ячк. Again, here we see the pattern of consonant followed by ya in the very end of the word. That one should be easy. Well, let's apply the suffix. Are you ready to see the answers? I shall give you the answers right now. So питання, питаннячко, a little question. You know, I have a little question for you. Маю до вас питаннячко. Okay? Плаття, dress, платтячко. Яке гарне платтячко. What a cute dress. Cute little dress. Завдання, task, завданнячко. Листя, leaves, листячко. Кохання, love. Saint Valentine's coming, so pay attention. Кохання, коханнячко. Зізнання, also confession, you know, when you want to like confess your feelings to somebody. Зізнаннячко. I have a little confession to make. Зізнаннячко. Прохання, request. Проханнячко. Okay? Moving on. Оньк. Оньк. And the words are людина, human, a person, дівчина, girl, ліщина, ліщина, hazel, родина, family, so extended family, and хвилина, minute. I'm giving you the answers now. So, людина, людинонька, дівчина, дівчинонька, дівчинонька, ліщина, hazel, ліщинонька, родина, родинонька, хвилина, хвилинонька. Okay? Next. Еньк, еньк. And the nouns are бабуся, пісня, місяць, зозуля, вишня, черешня. And the answers are бабуся, бабусенька, пісня, пісенька, місяць, місяченько, зозуля, зозуленька, вишня, вишенька, черешня, черешенька. So see how much difference it makes to say baba, kind of sounds rude to me, and to say babuся, better, but you can take it to a new extreme and say babusenka, and that sounds super, very affectionate. So if you have a Ukrainian grandmother, go for it. She's gonna love it. And the next one, ochk, ochok. Again, ochok for masculine nouns, ochk for the rest, and sopilka is the first noun. It's a Ukrainian musical instrument, panpipe, or whatever you can translate it as. Lastivka. Lastivka, swallow is the name, the kind of bird. Palma, palm tree. Lampa, lamp. Zirka, star. Klubok, the yarn ball. Ohirok, cucumber. Again, if you remember, I told you already that with masculine nouns, it is used for the nouns that already have suffix ok. Klubok, svestok, ohirok. Okay? Are you ready to see the answers? If you're ready, I'm showing you. So, sopilka, sopilочка, ластівка, ластівочка, пальма, пальмочка, лампа, лампочка, зірка, зірочка, клубок, клубочок, свисток, свисточок, огірок, огірочок. And the next suffix is n. Пташка, bird, білка, squirrel, гуска, goose, кішка, cat, and слон, elephant. Are you ready? Showing the answers now. Пташка, пташеня, білка, білченя, гуска, гусеня, кішка, кошеня, and слон, слоненя. Next one, аткятк, and the words are ведмежа, baby bear, кошеня, kitten, лоша, also baby horse, курча, a little chick. Giving you the answers now. Ведмежа, ведмежатко, кошеня, кошенятко, лоша, лошатко, курча, курчатко. Next, chick, suffix chick, used for masculine nouns to make them diminutive, and the list of the nouns is палець, finger, or toe. By the way, we don't differentiate in Ukrainian. Both are called палець, fingers and toes. Хліб, bread, олівець, pencil, limon, lemon, батон, a loaf of bread, помідор, tomato, баклажан, aubergine, or eggplant, горобець, sparrow, the bird. Let us address this whole list in a very affectionate manner. Are you ready to do that with me? Let's do it. Палець, пальчик, хліб, хлібчик, олівець, олівчик, лимон, лимончик, батон, батончик, помідор, помідорчик, баклажан, баклажанчик, горобець, горобчик. Next one, suffix ець, used with some masculine nouns, such as, for instance, комір, color, вітер, wind, промінь, ray, камінь, dawn. Let's be nice to these guys. Let's be affectionate. Let's show them some love. And the answers are комір, комірець, вітер, вітерець, промінь, промінець, and камінь, камінець. Next one, used for neuter nouns, ц, suffix ц. And the nouns are слово, word, село, village, коло, a circle, м'ясо, meat, дерево, tree, вино, wine. Okay, all of these are neuter nouns. Let's take a look. And again, pay attention to o in the root that, because of alteration, becomes e. Okay? Слово, слівце, село, сільце, коло, кільце, м'ясо, м'ясце, дерево, деревце, and вино, винце. So if somebody Ukrainian offers you може винця, потрошки, maybe a bit of winey, that doesn't mean that wine isn't very strong. The percentage could be still high. That's just being affectionate to wine, not diminishing its percentage. Усь, юсь. Like I said, very often used to make the names sound more affectionate, but also with like family members and some other words, such as, for instance, mama, mother, baba, grandmother. We have established not a good way to address grandmother. Дідо, дідусь, дідо, grandfather, or did, grandfather. Настя, name, feminine name. Ira, name. Okay? So, let's see our results. Mama, мамуся, баба, бабуся, дід, дідусь, Настя, Настуся, Іра, Іруся. Next, унь, юнь. Similar to усь, юсь. And we have to apply it to сестра, sister, баба, grandmother, дід, again, grandfather, mama, tato, and the name Slava, for instance. Let's take a look. Сестра, сеструня, баба, бабуня, дід, дідуньо, мама, мамуня, тато, татуньо, and Slava, for instance, as a name, Slavunya. Okay? Оля, for instance, my name can be Olusia and Olunya as well. Works both ways. And before I finish my video, I would really, from the bottom of my heart, want to say thank you to everybody who is my patron. The names of some of these awesome people you can see on the screen. If you want to become my patron, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description box down below. And from my Patreon, you can download presentations that or other materials that I'm using in my videos. If you want them for your personal usage, go ahead and do that. Or if you just feel like supporting my channel, that really always means a lot to me. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Again, encouraging you in comments to request the topics of the videos that you would like to see, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully very soon. Bye!